Welcome back to more Tekken 8. We're hopping into arcade battle. I guess we'll do medium. Because I know who we're fighting as. Armor King. And we're just going to go with the default.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's like, now, I don't really know how fair this is because it's like, it's like let's run to the Tekken wiki real quick. Let's see here. He doesn't have much story. You go to the Tekken 8. All time seeking to avenge his fallen brother, however, before he could fade intervene. Turn program suddenly vanished, blah blah blah. Then one day, King, the undisputed champion of pro wrestling, appeared before him. You know, that's all well and good, but they need character episodes. The DLC characters need character episodes. I thought they were going to get them this time, evidently not. Kind of lame. That's me. I don't know how many arcade battles are. Doesn't matter. We're doing. There's still 2 rounds. We haven't made them 2 rounds. I don't remember making them 2 rounds. Oh well. I mean, I know technically this is Armor King 2, King 2, and all that, but you know, they would elaborate on the story just a little bit. We'd all know that. You know, I can't remember who the final boss is in this. Fight next opponent. Come on. That's probably not many. If I had to guess. I remember back in the day, you'd have 8. You'd go through 8. That would be it. But I really don't think that's the case this time. Armor King is literally king, but like fucking brute force, man. I mean, just all his shots are so fucking powerful. Go with this bullshit. Oh god. So we'll get ours in. I haven't actually seen this, but this is really good. That's a badass KO screen there. And we just immediately go with this because why not, right? One thing I wish they had done over here is like kept elaborating more on the King story. My Stone Cold Stunner. I don't even know how I did that. Like they should have kept elaborating on it. I would not have. I wouldn't have minded one bit if they had taken their mask off at some point. Even if it was just for them to see.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, they brought Heihachi back. I thought, you know, you think he's dead. You know, it's all kind of the end of the main story talks about how that girl is like, oh, your brother or something. Or I'm your sister, man. but the DLC deals with Heihachi being back, so yeah, it's worth playing. I think it's worth us playing through, is what I'm saying. For the sake of having all the story on our channel. Funny, we're playing as Armor King right now. Ambrose made some changes to the channel avatar and the channel banner. He's actually got Armor King as my placeholder for my name. Which is perfectly fine with me because we're all about to fucking Armor King. Yeah, he hit me with that. Let me go with it though, I kinda want to do this. That's an A though. That's dumb. We'll get the win here though, it's all good. Ambrose has been keeping his channel afloat. If not for Ambrose, this channel would be probably wouldn't have anything going up. We have to shadow Ambrose out. You know, I'll always say I think this channel is at its absolute best when he and I are recording together. But you know, unfortunately, it's just not always the case. It's not always something that we can do. We really have to, you know, do the best we can on our own. And I was so, I don't know, I get so, I don't know what kind of expectations I set for myself. Ambrose has a really good thing going right now with our schedule. I feel like every single day for like almost 5 years or so, we did 2 videos a day on this channel for like 5 years straight. There might have been a day where a video didn't go up by accident, or one video went up.
Get ready for the next battle.
For the most part, something was always going up. But I kind of got it in my head that I had to keep that schedule. I had to keep, not even, you know, we're not even a large channel. We finally did great. 1,000 subscribers. That's exciting. We've been doing this a long time. So to see that pay off in some form or fashion is very exciting, really, I'm not gonna lie. But I set like some really crazy expectations for myself in terms of recording. And it's like I almost got to the point where like I wouldn't even game unless I was recording. Because it's like, okay, if I play this game, I may never play it again. But that would have been a waste because like I could have recorded it and we could have had something go up on the channel. That's kind of how my mindset was working for a little bit. And it was like, it really, I burned myself out, I guess. Just trying to keep this insane pace. You know, and of course, I mean, he always had videos.
Get ready for the next battle.
No, what did I do? Talk shit about this and now we're going to have 8 battles? That's fine.
Round 1. Fight.
But we, it was just an insane pace I set for myself, or like an insane thing I did. Just an insane expectation I set for myself, I guess. Really, really hard. And it's like, I had so much fun recording. Like, that was stuff I looked forward to. I looked forward to recording. I looked forward to gaming. But it's like, I didn't game unless I was recording. It got to that point. Because like I said, I was like nervous that I would be like, oh, well, I'm not going to play this game ever again. It's like, well, if the game's good enough, I'll want to play it again and I'll want to record it. Maybe not right away. So I think the last thing I recorded was Combo Special Edition. And that's been like since like June of 24. We're in 2026 now. I needed that break. I'm not gonna lie. I needed it. I needed that break. I recorded some like one-off things with Ambrose. We did some game goal against the audio and different things at his place. Otherwise, like, I didn't record on my own. This is the first time, besides that Tony Hawk demo, that was kind of a one-off back in June, since I've actually like sat down and recorded. And I'm not gonna lie, I was getting the itch back. I got the itch back a few times, but it's like, eh. I finally got it all hooked up. Everything kind of how I wanted it. Where we can record, and here we are doing it. And it's exciting too, because I mean, there's, like I said, there's things I want to record, and that's what I wanted to happen. I wanted to get back to wanting to record and not feeling like I had to record.
Round 2. Fight.
And I guess over the last year and a half, I have wanted to record a few times. It's like I just didn't. But I'll tell you what we are going to record. I said we were going to record it at the end of Tamba Special Edition. I said when Tamba 2 comes out, we're going to record it. Well, it's out, and I was waiting around for a fighting Devil Kazuya. Okay, well, bring it on. I said, well, I was going to record it. That was kind of when I really got this back. I don't remember if that came out like towards the end of December or the beginning of January. But I bought it, and it was only... I didn't watch the intro video or nothing on it. But it was like only the Japanese soundtrack making the game to play. And it's like, well, I saw a bunch of people complaining online about it. They actually complained so much that they put a patch in to have the original Western soundtrack. Which, that's the one I want to play. So, I think the only thing that evidently didn't get changed was the intro movie, because for whatever reason, but they patched it and they gave the Western soundtrack, so I'm like, that's kind of what I was waiting for. So I'm gonna play that ASAP. Hey, look at that. We beat Devil Kazuya. Put him to a table. Why not? That's it. End arcade battle. I guess. I mean, a little anticlimactic. If I do say so myself, right? Game over. I mean, it's like, boo. I got anything on here? I mean, is there anything on here I can... something to do with King or Armored King? Yeah, okay. Unforgotten Echoes, that's the name of There's another story that took place during the events of the main story. You know, we'll get to that. I promise we'll get to that. But right now, I did what I said I was going to do. We got some character episodes knocked out and an arcade battle because Armor King didn't have a character episode. Lame. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed these. It was fun getting back to recording. I will have much more out in the near future. Thank you so much for watching.